I'm Conrad Knutson of the Lancaster, Pennsylvania Stake, and I'm going to show you how to put together and take down the model boat which will be used for Washington's crossing in the Philadelphia Temple Cultural Celebration. But first let me explain on behalf of Sister Knutson, whose degree is in history with a theater minor and did all the research and development on this project, that the model is based on the actual Durham boats used in 1776. You can see a Durham boat at Valley Forge or Google image Durham, D-U-R-H-A-M boat, and you'll see the actual images. So you will see in those that the front swoops up and comes to a point, and that the back is a little wider and rounder and flatter, and we'll show you that in the model. Now, my 7-year-old son Levi is a little too young to come to the actual dedication, but he'll be able to come to the cultural celebration and see the boat that he actually helped cut out and build. So come on, Levi, let's uncover this and show them what the model will look like. There you go. Now, this is the front part. This is the back part. The actual Durham boats were 8 feet wide by 40 feet long. Our scale model is 6 feet wide by 30 feet long. You'll see we have the front 7 feet and the back 5 feet. We will use our creativity and imaginations to fill the middle 18 feet. Now, on the front end, you will see that it says push, because this is where the boat can be pushed. The back end says pull, because you'll pull it along, or I suppose a couple of you could be right inside here and push. They just need to be careful to not trip on the dollies. You will also see that it is color coded. On the front end, the port side, red on the top, yellow on the bottom. Starboard side, green on the top, blue on the bottom. And then for the back end, you have color coding: gray, brown, and black, and white. So just follow the color coding as you put it together, and it will all come together beautifully. Okay, let's put this together. Remember, Nephi built a ship, and the brother of Jared make it tight like a dish, and so can you. We're going to start with the front. Both the front and the back are just made up of 2 boards, 5 poles, and 3 dollies. Same thing in the back. 2 boards, 5 poles, 3 dollies. The back flat with the wood frame coming up in the very back, and the front swoops up towards the front. The black arrows will point the direction toward the front. So let's get started. Let's start with the 2 cross pieces. Okay, Levi, you grab that. And let's bring it out right here. Got it? Okay. Okay, and you hold it. Yeah, let's spin it this way. There we go. Come right up here and hold that edge. There you go. And I'll get the main piece. This is most easily done with at least 2 people, but one can do it in a pinch. We're just going to set this down so they crisscross, connect together. You got it, Levi? Okay. There we go. Boom. Now that is solid there. The next part, we're going to put the dollies under the boat. Okay, Levi, grab a dolly. Okay, color coding. Yellow dolly, arrows facing towards the front of the boat. You can see yellow and yellow. On the inside, you'll see the purple mark. That's where the dolly goes. So we'll just slide it in. So it's about where that purple mark is, and set it in place. There we go. Now when we get the other side, it'll all fit. Levi's got the blue side. So again, he's lining it up. On the inside here, there's the purple mark. That's where the dolly fits. Okay, it's in. Now for the front, again, the blue is going to line up with the blue. You can see the mark here. About like that. And on the other side, you'll see the yellow is lined up with the yellow. So the structure is already done. You can see this pushes around, and then once we get the bars across here, it'll hold together nice and solid. Well, let's get the bars. Okay. All right, Levi. Let's start with the red bar. Remember, red to red. The boat swoops up and is more pointy in the front. So back piece fits in. Come on over, Levi. You can help hold it. You fit that in the back side. You got it? Yep. Okay. If it has a little trouble going in, you might need to loosen up the screws a little bit more. And I'll stick in the front side. You got it in the back? Okay. And then you want to tighten this down. Remember, tight like a dish. There we go. Okay. And then in the back here, I'm going to loosen that up just a little more. There we go. Tighten it down. Okay, let's get the green side. Another thing you'll notice is the top is green. The bottom's just the plain pipe color. And so you get the back part, Levi. And pop that in. I'll pop in the top part. You got it? Okay, now I've got the top. So let's screw that down. There. Okay, tight. Back here. Now let's get the cross piece. This cross beam, you can see, has the red side, the green side. We're going to slide it through. Now you go around, get that part, slide it through the loop there, and it just goes right under where the yellow is there, and the yellow to yellow here. There we go. You got it? And that's just to give this a little more support, because remember, these sides will be wrapped, so it's going to look like a boat. For now, we're just going to have the frame for practice, but that's a good support there. Now, let's get the yellow. Okay, you'll see that there's the front end right here. And so we're bringing the yellow around. You're going to get it in the back, Levi. But before it goes in the back, here's a trick. We're going to need to unscrew that just temporarily and slide it in through here. You can see where it needs to slide to. There's the band. Okay. Now you can put it in the back side. You got it? Yep. Okay. There you go. Stick it in hard. Okay. Good, 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 good. And then we're going to put this front piece back on. There we go. Tighten that up. And tighten in the back. Okay, let's get the blue piece. Remember, more pointy in the front. we're going to slide through, and you'll see where to by that silver band. And we'll get this in the front, but Levi, you can get it in the back. There you go. You got it? Okay, I'll get it up here. All right, good. You got it? Okay. Okay. You'll screw that end down. I will screw this end down. Okay, you got it. I'll come over there. Okay.
It's in mine.
All right. Good.
It's pulling.
Yep, it's pulling, but that's okay. We got it screwed down. Very good. And I'll get your side. And then, once you have that together, you're good. Okay. All right. Okay, let's put together the back. And let's go this way. Yep. Actually, you come around this way. There you go. Okay, you hold that in place. Now I'll get the main piece here, and we'll just put these together. These slots just slide together here. Okay, I got it. There we go. Good. Okay. There we go. So that's what holds everything sturdy. Now, the dollies. Okay. Here's a black dolly, black mark. You'll see again, the arrows are going to face towards the front of the boat, and these just come right to the edge. There. Okay, you got the white side here. Again, the arrows go to the front of the boat, and these come right to the edge. There we go. And in the back, white side to white side, black to black. You'll notice this notch here is going to come over the little pipe, and you can see where it's marked, where the dolly should go. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So now that is together, and we'll put the pipes. All right, we'll start with the brown pipe. Remember, these are more rounded in the back of the boat. So, Levi, you stick that right in there. Now I'll get the front side. There we go. Is that in there pretty good? You might have to loosen up that screw.
Yeah, this is hard.
Okay.
I can't loosen that.
Well, let's loosen that a little bit more.
Ooh.
There we go.
That's where we're gonna go.
Now we'll get that back in there. There we go. A little coax. Okay. And then tighten that up. Okay, you want to get the gray piece right back here. A nice round gray piece. Yep. Is that the one? That's the white piece. Let's try this piece. Okay. You get that front side there. And see how it's more rounded in the back? We'll get this back in. Okay.
Whoa.
Okay, you got it? And we'll tighten it up in the back and tighten it up in the front. There we go. Good job, Levi. Now get the cross piece, the straight piece. Right here. The straight piece. There you go. Good. Okay. You'll see it has brown, gray, white in the middle. So we're going to slide that through the loop. And connect the brown to the brown, and those white will overlap, and the white will be right under the loop in the middle. There we go. And again, that's just to give this frame good support so when it's wrapped, it doesn't pull down. Now, let's put the bottoms on there. Swing that. Okay. We've got a white side. So let's take it over here. Again, when you look at this piece, it's more rounded in the back. And the bottom part of the back is a little trickier because it's going to need to come through the loops. So we're going to slide through. These are nice and loose. So we slide it in. And then we're going to slide it in here. Just let that be loose for now. Okay, Levi, there we go. Now, the back part, before you tighten anything down, you're going to remove the screw here. Alright, because we need to move that out of the way so that it will slide into the piece here. There we go. Beautiful. Then bring that back over and tighten it down. And that really keeps the boat together and these dollies from sliding out and just ties everything together beautifully. Tighten up this screw and then come back towards the front here and we'll just tighten these down just to keep everything together tight. There we go. And the same thing on the other side. You want to get the black piece? Okay, good. All right, you try and slide that through those loops up there. And through that front one. Think you can get it? There you go. Good, good, good. And you might want to lift that up a little. The screws are just a little loose there. There we go. Good. And then remember back here, we're going to actually remove this screw, the top one. Just set it aside and spin that out of the way. And then you can bring that in and slide it right into the back. And you're going to bring it back around and you're going to tighten up this screw again. And tighten this one. Okay, and up here, you want to tighten these down. And that's going to really hold it in place. Remember, tight like a dish. Okay, there you have it. We got a front end and a back end. Now, just for some perspective here, we're going to put this back at this end. And here's your back 5 feet, and then 18 feet over to the front, and here's your front 7 feet. So that is how long this boat was. The Durham boats at 8 by 40 were basically the tank of canoes and could transport cannons and men and horses and really get through the icy waters very well. So this is how big we're talking. You'll see the black arrow pointing towards the front of the boat on the front piece, as well as on the back piece, black arrow pointing towards the front. If you need any help, there's my number. Call or text anytime. Taking down is a snap. I'd start with the cross beam here. That just pulls right out. There you go. And then on the top, we're going to unscrew 2 screws. Right here and up top. And we'll just pull that out. Levi's going to take that and you can just set it down right over here. Then on the top starboard side, another screw here, and down on this end. Okay. There we go. There you go, Levi. And now the bottom. Again, loosen up the screw. Loosen up the screw. And on this bottom side, a little trickier because it comes through this piece here. So you're going to want to loosen up in the back, and then you can slide this out. There you go, Levi. And again on this side. Now, up here, we just need to temporarily remove this piece. Don't lose that. And loosen down here. And that'll slide out. And I would put this piece right back on here so it doesn't get lost, and tighten that up. And while you're at it, you want to tighten up all of the screws so that you don't lose any. Remember, you don't want to have a screw loose. Okay, now we can just kick out the dollies and set it right down. You got that side, Levi? There you go, let me lift, and you, yep, and you've moved the dolly. There you go. Okay, and now we just unlock the cross pieces. Okay, you're gonna hold on to that one. There we go. You got it. And these can just be set right down. There you go. Now the same thing will happen for the back. Okay, start with this cross piece. There you go. You can set it right down here. And again, loosen up. And in the front. There you go. And the gray piece, loosen up. Loosen up. There you go. And on the bottom. Now this bottom back part is a little trickier because it slides through a couple of rings, and you'll want to loosen those up. Okay, and then in the front, or in the very back of the boat, we loosen that screw. And then this cross piece, you're going to want to take this screw completely out just for a moment. And just swing that out of the way. That way you can pull this part out. And then we're going to slide the back through these two rings. And you can always loosen them up a little more if you need to. There we go. Okay. There you go. And then remember, come back and put this screw back in so it doesn't get lost. There we go, just a couple of turns, and then you've got it. Same thing on the white side. You're going to want to loosen this up a little bit. You're going to want to loosen this up a little bit. Actually, let me think about that. Oh yeah, that is attached. Okay. You're ready. So we're going to loosen that up. This one comes all the way off. Set it aside, spin it out of the way. And then back here we're going to loosen these. And then this will come out up front. And and just slide it out of the rings at the back. There we go. Okay, Levi, there you go. Remember to come back and tighten that screw back in so it doesn't get lost. There you go. Okay, let's kick out the dollies. Lift up, just move it out of the way. You got it? Good. Now the front one. Good. And now let's pull this apart. You're going to hang on to the cross piece there. Okay. All right. Yep. There we go. Now lean it forward a little, lean it forward. There we go. Okay, you got this piece. You got it? Here, just lean it forward a little. There. Got it? And I got that piece. And then they can just lie right on down. There you go. And there you go. Good. That's the takedown. One trick is when you have the pipes all taken apart, take a little cling wrap, wrap it around your group of 5 pipes, and that'll hold those pipes together while you travel. So saran wrap or cling wrap. So thank you for your help with the Philadelphia Temple Open House. May you feel the Spirit of the Lord as you perform and as you enter His holy house. For I testify that the Philadelphia Temple is indeed a house of the Lord. In the name of Jesus Christ, amen.